Hi friends, it's me Stace. For today's video, we'll be using the Cricut to cut out some vinyl to apply to this wood, actually 3 pieces of this wood. I've seen this kitchen decor item on Amazon. I really liked it and I thought I can make that with my Cricut, so we're making that today. Eat, drink, and love. Now this one, these measure 13.5 inches wide by about 5 inches tall. Mine is bigger, mine is 19 by 5, and hubby did stain them. And I want to take this planing tool to kind of distress it a little bit to kind of reveal some of the other wood. So I'm going to take this on the edges. Do it the other way. I think it's easier this way. There we go. So you can see I'm just kind of taking some of the stain off. Just to reveal some of that wood from the bottom. Because the stain, I think the stain was too dark. And it doesn't really fit in the kitchen, so I thought this would be the next best thing. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason for any way I'm doing it. I'm just kind of going with it. I'm going to flip this one over this side and do it this way. I really want to get them corners good. Okay, so I think maybe a little bit more here, a little bit deeper. Okay. Alright, so I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take my sandpaper and just sand it down so I don't have any rough edges. Alright, then I'll take a wet cloth and I will wipe these down to just get rid of all the sandpaper dust. And then we'll go to the computer, go to the Cricut, and start making our signs. So I'll see you guys over at the computer. Alright, here we are at the computer. I'm already inside at Cricut Design Space in the design area. The first thing I'm going to do is create a template the same size as my wood. So I'm going to go to my left-hand side toolbar and click on Shapes and a rectangle. Having that selected, go to the very top toolbar where the size is. I'm going to unlock the lock. And the width, I'll type in the width of my wood. In my case, it is 19 inches. And the height is going to be 5 inches. I'm going to change the color of that to be more of a brown color. So I'll click on the brown here and then click on the plus sign, make it be a little bit darker. Right, so I think that looks pretty good there. I do need 3 of these, so I'm going to right click on it and choose duplicate and then duplicate one more time. I also want to be able to see all 3 of these at the same time in the design area, so I need to reduce the design screen. So I'm going to go to my bottom left-hand side corner and choose where the 100% is. I'm going to click on the minus sign 2 times. Now I'm at 50%. Now you can see I'm able to see all 3 pieces. So I'm going to line them all up like that. I'm going to highlight all 3 of them. Go to the very top toolbar, choose a line, and then choose a line left. I'm also going to group them together. That way they're all in a group. Right, now I want to add our text. So left-hand side toolbar, I'm going to go ahead and click on the text box. Move my text over here. Oops, how did I do that? Let me go hit cancel. Hit the wrong button there. Oh my goodness, okay. All right, bring this over here. Click on that, bring it over, undo that. Okay, we got it. I'm going to type in there the word eat. Okay, make that be a little larger so I'm able to see it better. Now I want to change the font. So the upper left-hand corner, you'll see the font box. Choose the down arrow. And I typed in the letters M-I-L. I'm looking for a certain font. I do like this one. So to do that, you want to make sure you're under the Cricut tab. In the search box, type in the letters M-I-L. It's going to bring up these fonts. And I'm choosing this one here. It's called the Malaysian Circa. So I'm going to click on that. You'll see my font change over there. I'm going to make this be a white color. And I'm also going to right click and choose duplicate. Bring this one down. Double click inside that box and type in the word drink. Then right click on that one and choose duplicate, bring that one down, double click inside there and type in the word love. So now I have my 3 words. So I'll bring this one up over here, I'll bring this one here, and I'll bring this one here. Now I do want to leave space on the left hand side of my wood. I do want to add some twine there, so I don't want to go all the way to the edge. So I'm kind of going a little bit off of that. I'm not worried about the lettering all be lined up because they're going to be scattered on my wood anyway, or on where I'm going to put them. So I think that looks pretty good. Now I want to add little icons. So for the word eat, I'm going to go to my left-hand side toolbar and click on Images. And in the search box, I'm going to type in eating utensils. And click on enter. And I'm looking for a knife and a fork that are kind of crisscrossed like this is, but I want a knife and a fork. So I'm going to scroll down until I get there. There is one here. I don't like that one. I'm going to go down and find the one I want. Which is that one there. So I'm going to click on that one and choose Add to Canvas. I'm going to make that be a white color. And I'll resize it to fit on my piece of wood over there. All right, so I think that one looks good there. All right, let's get for the word drink. Left-hand side toolbar again, choose images. This time I'm typing in the word cup. Now, hubby and I don't drink alcohol, so wine or beer in this case would not work for us. I'm going to choose this cup right there. I'm going to go back up to the search box, and this time I'm going to type in soda and grab this bottle right there. All right, so I'm going to choose Add to Canvas. Again, I'll make them both be white. All right, so now we have the bottle here. I'm going to make that be a little bit smaller, like that. And then we have this cup, which of course has to be a lot smaller. All right, so I think I'm going to go a little bit smaller still. And I think I might turn it as well. So I'm going to click on that and turn it a little bit, maybe like that there. And now for the word love, I'm going to go back to my search bar or my left-hand side toolbar, click on images. All right, we're going to type in coffee cup. Coffee cup. Then click on enter. So we can see, maybe we just get a better idea of a coffee cup. So we have these kind of coffee cups, but I want it to be a solid image again, not the outline. So this one's not bad. That was not bad there. I can always hide the steam. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to grab this one, and that was, I want the heart on this one. I think I'm able to grab the heart. And let's choose Add to Canvas again. All right, so I'm not going to use this cup, so I can delete that one. So we have this cup here, which I think is going to be perfect, but I want this heart on this one. So I'm going to right-click on that, and I'm not able to detach it or ungroup, so I'm going to go to Contour, and I'm going to choose Hide All Contours, and just keep the heart. So I'm going to go back and hide the cup. So now I have just the heart there. All right, I'm going to go here. I'm going to contour it and remove the steam. I don't want that. I just want the cup. All right. So I'm going to move this over, make this be white. Okay, bring it back over here. Yeah, I think I like that better. All right, so I'm going to duplicate this one and then make this one be even smaller. So it's like 2 cups there. Maybe a little bit bigger. All right, so I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take this heart, I'm going to make it be white, and I'm actually going to put this on different spots. So I'm going to duplicate it first. All right, so I'm going to bring this over, make this be smaller. Now I'm actually going to put it on this cup right here. So I'm going to put it on the center of that cup right there. Okay, so we have a heart there. I'm going to duplicate it again and then make this one be smaller. And I'm going to put this one right here where the silverware is. And then this one we'll put on that soda bottle there. Make that be smaller. All right, so I think that looks better. Let's remove the cups there. So I think all that looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So now what I want to do is move this over. It's too far over there, I think. Actually, maybe. All right, so I think that looks pretty good there. So now what I want to do, I'm using my Cricut Venture, and it's going to be really hard to weed all this out on from a 25-inch piece of vinyl. So I'm actually going to use my wood here as a weeding box. So I'm going to highlight the whole piece here, all the top. So I have my wood piece. Let me first ungroup all these. Ungroup them. Okay, so now we can grab each one by itself, highlight everything there on the top one, right-click on that and choose Group, then right-click again and choose Attach. Okay, so I'm going to do the same for this one. Highlight everything, right-click, choose Group, right-click, choose Attach. And the last one, right-click Group, and then right-click Attach. Okay, so now when I go to the very top and choose to make it, you will see on my mat, I'm going to choose without a mat, this 25-inch, and choose Confirm. So if I zoom out here, we can see my 3 pieces. Right, so I'm actually going to bring this one up a little bit, so there's a little bit of separation there. So now I'm able just to weed this box out of each one of them and then just grab those, make it a little bit easier. All right, bottom right-hand corner, I'm going to choose Confirm. My Venture is turned on, so we're going to wait for a second for it to find it, and I'm using the Cricut Smart Vinyl that came with the machine. So I'm going to choose Smart Vinyl right there, and I'm going to change my pressure. I always change it to more, so I'm going to do that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut all my vinyl out, weed them out. We'll go back to the table and apply it to our wood. All right, friends, we are back. Everything is cut out. I did go ahead and weed the other 2. I'm going to save this one for you guys so you can see. So remember how I said we created a weeding box around there? So I'm just going to look for that box and poke inside of it. And then we can just peel that away. It makes it so much easier because you're not fidgeting with the other extra vinyl that you might have. And this is the Cricut Smart Vinyl. Alright, so that is done. Now what I'm also going to do is remove that box we have over here as well. Just that square. Alright. And now we're just going to remove the negative. And I kind of go in on an angle. As I think, oh, we have this one over here. So very easy. All right, that is all weeded out. I know, I apologize, you probably can't see it because it is white. All right, so now we're gonna take our transfer tape, and I already have that here. This is also the Cricut transfer tape. I will say I'm not a fan of this, but it's what I have. All right, so we're gonna take this, and we're just gonna plop it on here, kind of bowing in the middle, and then letting it go on the sides like that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut all the extra off. All right, let's remove all that. You should see my floor. I have vinyl scraps everywhere. All right, now I'm going to take a little scraper. This is the Silhouette one, but Cricut also has one. I'm first going to just go on the front, just flatten down that tape. And then I'm going to go from the back. I think it's easier. And I'm applying a good amount of pressure. Okay, so today is Wednesday, the 22nd, when I'm filming this. And the kitchen is not done yet. The cabinet guy was here on Monday, and he installed, or he had to put together all the cabinets. You know, we had the other house remodeled, the cabinets came already together. They just had to kind of put them in place. This poor guy had to assemble every single cabinet by himself. So he did that on Monday. And then yesterday he was also here, and he installed everything and leveled everything. But he has to come back, because it was probably close to 7 o'clock when he left yesterday. He's going to come back on Sunday to put the doors on. And to do the what do they call it? The kick plate or the toe kick thing, whatever that is. But I love all the white, and I love the island. As I said, the island is a different color. It's a really, really dark gray. Very, very pretty. All right, so I think that's good. All right, let's go ahead and get our piece of wood over here. All right, and I'm gonna see if I can start this. See if it'll come off. I didn't leave myself any space to grab the tape at. There we go. Okay. Now, I flip it over this way. I think it's easier. And you want to kind of look at it. Make sure you're not pulling anything up. As I said, I like the Cricut Smart Vinyl. I'm not a fan of the tape. I just think that it's just too thick. Alright, so we have the first bottle. Then we have the cup and the straw. Alright, moving along. And I'm leaving this flat, just kind of rolling it. I found that's to be the easiest way. And I'm trying my best not to put my fingers on the actual vinyl. Alright, our last letter right there, and we'll throw them on the floor. Alright, bring this over and bring our wood over. Now I do want to leave space on the side for my twine, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. And I'm more or less looking at the word to see if that's straight and centered. So I'll go over here more. Alright, so I think that looks pretty good. Alright, now I'm going to take my tool and really press on this, because I tried doing this earlier, or not earlier, the other day. I filmed this video the other day. The Cricut part, I filmed that a few days ago. And I tried applying it, and it was just not sticking at all. The vinyl was not sticking. So I'm guessing because I already stained it the night before, it hasn't even been 24 hours. So you want to, if you're going to stain wood and apply vinyl to it, you really want to let that stain set in and really cure on that wood, probably for a few days before you try to apply the vinyl, because you're going to get aggravated like I did because it doesn't stick. Okay? So I think that's good. So I'm going to take this, and I'm leaving my tape down. It's very important. You don't want to have your tape up. That's going to pull your vinyl up and create puckers. So just kind of laying it flat. Just kind of wiggling. You can see I got stuck right there. Just go ahead and press that down. And very slowly, just kind of wiggle it. And the tape is very sticky. I'm going to go this way with it. Okay. Hold down the end of the R just to kind of help it stay. Alright, moving along. So far so good. I don't see any bubbles in it. Oh, hold that dot down. Alright, almost done. Oh, see, I went too fast. Bring that back down. Just kind of hold that in place there. All right. The home stretch now. I find wiggling it a little bit better. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now what I'm also going to do is take just an extra piece and go over that. And again, just really press that vinyl in. Alright, what do you think? I think it looks pretty good. Alright, we have one more to go. Alright, let's bring our other piece of wood in here. Alright, the same idea. I'll probably fast forward this part in the video, so it's not terribly long for you guys, but the same idea. I'm going to hold this down and just kind of roll that tape off. Okay, alright, now we're going to add our twine. I just have this twine here. And what I'm going to do is I have some washi tape. I'm going to tape the back. So I'm going to kind of put this where I want it. About. Okay, and I'm going to flip it over and put some washi tape there to hold that down. Alright, so now I'm just going to wrap a few times. I'm going to kind of come down a little bit of an angle so it's not straight. Go back at the top, come down. And I think I'm going to do, I don't know, what is this, 4 wraps? I think I'm going to do quite a few. All right, so it didn't look pretty good right there. I'm going to cut it. And again, take my washi tape. I'll probably come back in with like duct tape to really hold this down, okay? All right, so what do you think? I like that. Now what I want to do is just kind of make a little knot. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, as long as I think it needs something. I don't really want a bow, just something here. Okay, so I'm going to double knot it and then cut off the extra. Yeah, I think it definitely needs a little knot. What do you think? Love that one. All right, we got 2 more to go. And on my blog today, I will have a picture of the screenshot I took from the one from Amazon, so you can see them side by side. I think this is really cute. All right, so there we have eat, drink, right? And then we have the last one, love. Hopefully you get all that in the thing. Yeah, right? Eat, drink, love. All right, my friends, there you have it. A fairly easy vinyl project using the Cricut Venture. As I said, if you're going to use stained wood, you want to allow the stain to sit on the wood for a good few days before you apply the vinyl. And also, I don't ever seal my wood. I'm always asked whenever I do vinyl on wood, do I seal it? I never ever seal my vinyl, and I never really have an issue with it. Now, we just applied this, so I would not take Windex to it or clean it. You want to let that cure on here for a good 24 hours before you clean it. That's with any kind of vinyl. But I think in this case, I'm just probably going to dust it off with like a little feather duster. I don't really think it needs to be clean. But if you have vinyl on any other surface that you want to clean with a spray, you want to let the vinyl cure on that surface for a good 24 hours prior to you cleaning it. All right, my friends, I think it turned out super cute. I love it. And again, you'll see it in my kitchen once hubby attaches those little thingies on the back to be able to hang it. He might do that tonight. He might just put some screws in it. Probably screws is the easiest way. But either way, I'll have a picture of that on my website, and you'll have a link below. All right, my friends, any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.